Imagine this for a moment. Every choice you've ever made, every path you didn't take, exists somewhere out there in the cosmos. Maybe, in another reality, you decided to follow your passion, became an astronaut, and now you're floating among the stars. Or, in yet another, you chose the simpler life, living off the grid with nothing but your dog and a log cabin. The multiverse challenges us to wonder, what if every possible version of you, of us, is real? And if that's true, what does that mean about the life we're living now? Today, we're diving into the multiverse theory, a cosmic riddle wrapped in scientific debate and topped with a sprinkling of Hollywood magic. We'll explore where the idea came from, why it's the most popular explanation for all our what-ifs, and speculate on the weird and wonderful worlds waiting just beyond our own. So buckle up, because the universe is about to get weird. Alright, time for a trip back in time to the 1950s, when a physicist named Hugh Everett III decided that one universe wasn't enough to contain all our mistakes. Everett had this revolutionary idea that instead of one reality, every decision creates a new universe. Didn't choose the salad? No worries. Somewhere out there you did, and your other self is super healthy and probably has way more Instagram followers. He called this the many worlds interpretation. It suggests that every single time something happens, like you deciding whether to hit snooze or finally wake up when your alarm rings, the universe splits. In one universe, you get up early and start your day productively, and in the other, you hit snooze for the 5th time, resulting in, you guessed it, another parallel universe where you're running late, yet again. This theory basically means every possible outcome happens somewhere, making it the ultimate escape hatch for all your bad decisions. Forgot your keys again? Don't worry, somewhere out there, you remembered them, and in another universe, you just Ubered instead. Before we dive into whether the multiverse is actually possible or just a great way to avoid responsibility, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Seriously, in some universe out there, you've already done it, but why leave this one hanging? Hit that button and let's explore the infinite cosmos together. So, is it possible? So, is the multiverse actually possible? Well, according to some of the smartest people on Earth, maybe. That's right, folks. Science has officially come up with the most non-committal answer ever. Could be. Some of the big brains, like physicists who throw around terms like quantum mechanics, string theory, and cosmic inflation, think it's entirely plausible. Quantum mechanics, for example, says that particles can exist in multiple states at the same time until they're observed, so why not entire universes? String theory goes even further, suggesting that there could be parallel dimensions hiding behind each of these particles, like cosmic Russian nesting dolls. One of the main cheerleaders for the multiverse is physicist Brian Greene. He's basically the multiverse's hype man, going around telling everyone that these infinite realities could be stacked like an intergalactic skyscraper. And hey, if that keeps him on the bestseller list and gets him Netflix specials, who are we to argue? At this point, it's more plausible than getting your luggage to arrive on time at the airport. But before we get too excited, other scientists say, hold on a minute. Just because it sounds cool doesn't mean it's real. It's like saying, I think there's an invisible dragon in my garage. Just because no one can disprove it doesn't mean it exists. Why is it so popular? So why is the multiverse theory so popular these days? Simple. It's Hollywood's new favorite toy. Marvel movies, DC shows, comic books, and even animated series like Rick and Morty, all obsessed with the multiverse. It's like everyone wants a piece of the parallel pie. Why? Because it's the perfect plot device. You don't like a character's storyline? Boom! Alternate universe. Want to reboot a series without upsetting fans? Multiverse reset button. It's also a great way for everyone to justify anything. Bad breakup? Don't stress. There's a universe where you're dating a movie star. Flunked your finals? Relax. Somewhere, you're a straight-A student. The multiverse is the ultimate what-if scenario, and it lets us imagine that somewhere out there, we're living our best lives. Because who doesn't want to daydream about that? It's the ultimate way to dodge responsibility. Didn't work out today? No worries. There's a universe where you're running a marathon right now. Possible situations in different universes. Now, let's speculate on some of the crazy situations you might find yourself in if you could jump between these universes. In one, you might be living as a multi-millionaire influencer, constantly posting your avocado toast and Pilates routines. In another, you could be a dog. Yep, you've got paws, a wagging tail, and your biggest concern is finding the best tree to pee on. And let's not forget the opposite universe, a fan favorite. Here, everything is flipped. The Kardashians are Nobel Prize-winning scientists. Elon Musk runs a cozy neighborhood bakery, and world leaders are, well, competent. It's like living in a world where cats walk us, and fast food is actually healthy. There could even be a universe where you're a fitness fanatic, lifting weights every day and meal prepping like a pro. Crazy, right? It's a reality where New Year's resolutions actually stick. But then again, there's also probably a universe where we all live under the sea and breathe through gills, so who knows? Final thoughts. So, is the multiverse real? Maybe. Is it something you should care about? Probably not, unless you're using it to justify daydreaming about a version of yourself who invested in Bitcoin early and now owns a private island. But here's the thing, whether or not the multiverse exists, it's a concept that pushes us to think about our own lives in a different way. If every version of us is out there, making every possible choice, it reminds us of the power of decisions. In some universe, you went for that dream job, you made that move, you called that friend. And maybe the most important takeaway is that, while those versions of us are living their lives, we still have the chance to shape our path in this universe. Ultimately, the multiverse theory isn't just a playground for imagination. It's a reminder that life is full of possibilities. So why not make the most of this one? Because, as far as we know, this universe is the only one we've got for sure. And maybe, just maybe, that's all we really need. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on exploring more bizarre, mind-bending theories. And hey, maybe in another universe you already did. But why leave this one out of the fun?